Alright, my name is Sean Hutchison. We're going to do our trigger today on the mandible and the sinuses. So we're probably going to knock them out all in one. So first off, you want to make sure you have everything set up as much as possible. The tube will have a cone on it. We are going to be using 8x10 when I get my patient in here. Got the chair. We also like to use this cleaning wipes, wipe it down between patients. Usually everything we do on the upright bucky. But right now, looks like we're ready to go. We're gonna go get our patient. So let's do it. Rico Suave.
See.
How you doing, Rico?
I'm doing well, sir. And yourself?
Good, good. My name is Sean. We're taking some x-rays of you today.
Yes, sir.
Looks like it's gonna be your sinuses and your mandible.
Yes, sir. That's correct.
That is correct?
That's correct.
Alright, Rico, so come on in. Sorry,
call me Rico in years.
tight squeeze. Birthday, Rico.
June 7th, 1985. So.
Alright, so if he was a female, you want to ask, make sure they're pregnant. So I'm actually not sure. So, any chance of pregnancy?
No.
Alright, so we are.
Pregnancy or male or female?
We are going to show them in the back because that's the way the ray's going to be coming in. So first we're going to start off with our PA called low view. We'll be looking at the frontal sinuses. So we're going to have Rico take a seat. Have him remove his hat. Get our 8x10 film. Put it in their portrait. So what you want, first off we're going to line up his OML perpendicular to the IR. So go ahead and get closer to me. And we're going to start off getting the OML perpendicular to the IR. For the Caldwell, we are going to tilt the head up 15 degrees because we're going to be coming in with a horizontal beam. It's going to be exiting the nasion. So we're going to line up our bucky about right there. Looks good. Line up the tube so it'll be coming out the nasion. Make sure we're detinted. It's about right there. We're going to collimate in some just because we don't want to get that extra exposure. Place my right marker in the bottom corner. Alright, so hold like that, Rico, for me. We're going to shoot that at about 75 kV, 8 mass. Rico, go ahead and hold your breath for me. X-ray. Go ahead and breathe, relax. Take our film out. Run it. We're going to use 8x10 again. This time we're going to be doing the waters view. So we're going to have the OML 37 degrees cephalic, I guess in the same area, to the IR. So we're going to tilt this head up about 37. The mental will be about perpendicular with the IR. So we're going to be exiting the acanthion. So we're going to bring our tube up, our bucky up. We're going to bring our tube up. That's about right where the acanthion is. We're still collimated in from before. So for some reason that looks kind of suspect to me. I don't like the way that looks. It looks like I'm at his glabella. So I'm going to actually go down to the acanthion. Line our tube up. Got the right marker in there. Alright, Rico, go ahead and hold like that for me. Hold your breath. X-ray. Shot that at about 75 at 8 still. Go ahead and relax for me. Take our film out. Thank you, sir. We're going to put an 8x10 in again. We're going to go landscape. So now we're gonna have Rico in the LAO position because we're gonna take the lateral view of the sinuses. And what you want the mid-sagittal plane parallel with the IR, intercupidary line perpendicular with the IR as well. We're gonna be, we don't want you that. Looking good, looking good. Central ray is gonna be exiting the 1/2 to 1 inch posterior to the outer canthus. So I'm actually gonna bring you back some. Make sure we're detinted. Looks good. We'll bring the bucky up some. Switch my marker out. Looks good. Collimate in. Actually. Make sure that's detinted. Perfect. I'm gonna bring you up right there. For some reason, my whole head's not in there. I'm gonna bring you up some. Open up our collimation. There it is. Central ray exiting 1/2 to 1 inch posterior to the outer canthi. Rico, go ahead and hold like that. I know that picture over there is kind of funny. So go ahead and hold your breath. X-ray. Go ahead and relax. Since that was a lot of review, we probably shot that at, take it down to kV to 70 at 6 mass. Take out our film. We're gonna run that one as well. We're gonna take one more of the sinuses. This is our tough one, but Rico's been doing a lot of yoga, so he should be able to do this all right. We're gonna bring the bucky down some. Gonna flip the shield around to his front area. And watch your head.
Oh shit! Watch my knee.
All right, Rico. So go ahead and lean back for me. I'm just gonna see what we're lined up at. So go back up and relax, Rico.
Where you at there, buddy?
I usually have my assistant in here holding this up, but so for the SME, you want the IOML parallel to the IR. You're gonna central ray is gonna be 3/4 of an inch anterior to the EAM. So we're gonna get Rico in that position. We're not gonna hold him there for that long. But I just wanted to let you know all the criteria for the central ray and everything else. So we're gonna get Rico to come back for me.
White stance, I see.
Get ready. So go ahead and lean back, Rico.
Let me know where, sir. Let me know where.
Right there is good.
Usually I do the downward facing dog in yoga.
So we're gonna get the beam 3/4 of an inch above the EAM. Collimate in. Got our left marker left side. Go ahead and hold like that for me, Rico. X-ray. Come on up, Rico. Watch out for your head.
I will.
So we shot that at probably 70 kV, 6 mass. Would have our left marker on there, but you know, didn't want to leave Rico like that for too long. So we're gonna take out our film. That was it for the sinuses. We'll go over the criteria for that later on. So we're gonna do the mandible now. Another 4 images. This time we're gonna put the film in lengthwise. Actually, I'm gonna come in crosswise. Bring the bucky up. So the first one we're going to take is the PA mandible. We're going to be looking at the mandibular body and the ramus. You'll be able to see in this PA view. So we're going to bring our tube back in. So you want the OML perpendicular to the IR. So come on, Rico, we're going to bring him in close. Line up with OML perpendicular to the IR. We're going to bring this down some because we're going to be exiting the acanthion. We're using a perpendicular beam. Once again, exiting the acanthion. So we're just, all we have to do is line up our tube with the bucky. We're going to open our collimator up. But we are going to cone in down because we don't need the top of the cranium. We do want to make sure we get that entire mandible in there. Pulling it in from side to side. We're going to place our right marker in the bottom right corner. So Rico, go ahead and hold like that for me. Hold your breath. X-ray. Go ahead and relax. We shot that probably 75 kV, 8 mass for the mandible. We're going to take our film out. We're going to run another one. Put it back in there crosswise, 8 by 10. Next image we're going to be shooting is the PA axial mandible, looking at the condylar processes of both sides. We want our tube to be at 20 to 25 degrees cephalad. Bring our tube down. We are going to be same positioning as we were before. The OML perpendicular to the IR. So Rico, go ahead and get in close. OML is perpendicular to the IR, still exiting the acanthion. Bring your tube down, basically just line it up with the bucky, should be right there. We're going to collimate in side to side, make sure we include the bottom of the mandible. Place our right marker in the field. So Rico, go ahead and hold your breath for me. X-ray. Go ahead and relax, breathe. Probably shot that at about 75 at 8 as well. Just two more pictures, Rico, and we'll be done. Take out our film. Thank you, sir.
You're very knowledgeable, sir, at what you do.
I tried. So we're going to put that back in. The next one we're going to take is the axial lateral view. We're going to be looking at the left side, the side of interest. So we're going to have them in a RAO position, LAO position. The beam is going to be 25 degrees cephalad. And we're going to have him in a true lateral position, mid-sagittal plane, parallel to the IR. We're going to bring his head, turn a little more. You do want the sagittal plane parallel to the IR, basically. We are going to be entering the mandibular region of interest, a little underneath the gonion, shooting right through. Basically, just line up the tube with the bucky. Watch out for the table. I'm gonna bring him up some. Perfect. We're gonna tilt his head a little bit to the side, make sure that the mid-sagittal plane is parallel to the IR. I'm gonna take my right marker out, put my left marker in, left side's closest to the board. Place the marker in front. Alright, Rico, go ahead and hold your breath for me. X-ray, go ahead and breathe, relax. Since the side not as thick as the whole head, so we're gonna take it down in kV, probably 70 at 6. Now we just have one more image, axial lateral oblique view. Looking at the mandibular body of the side of the interest, we're gonna do a film crosswise.